this ship.
Yeah, that ship being blown up by an encounter.
I'm telling you, I was behind that ship and that was shooting more bullets than it was out of the front of the ship.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe they buffed something with turrets on those things, because that seems a little bullshit. I used to just take the Vulture and just sit on top of the fucking thing and just drill lasers into its power plant until it blows up. But I have these little, like, I don't know if you're watching Earthline, if you're watching me, but I have these little, like, drone type things called limpets. And
Yeah.
there's different programming modules allow you to program the limpets to do different things. For right now, I just have collection and prospect, and the prospector I fire to an asteroid, and it'll analyze the asteroid to tell you what it's made of.
Got.
Yeah. And
yeah,
then you just
I'm watching you. The Zero
fire.
tonight's not doing anything fun.
Just fire lasers on it, and all the collector limpets go and grab everything.
I got purple lasers.
He bought cosmetics for his ship. It's nice and shiny.
Let's say I'm at 4%, so as soon as it's done downloading, I'll jump
I love
on.
how my beam laser actually looks like a mining laser, just cleaner.
Right.
Unsuspecting.
But yeah, there's a whole line of like training and tutorials you can do. Apparently there's new ones that I've never done before. I'm going to go and do it sometime.
So I'm assuming because he's your fighter pilot that there are enemies that will just attack you?
Yeah, we haven't, thankfully, so this game runs on instancing, and there's AI pilots. We're in a private group session, so the only players you run into are people that are invited into the private group. But there are AI, like, ships and shit that'll show up, and we've been in this instant long enough that I don't think any new ships are gonna pop up. But sometimes they'll come into these areas and they'll be like pirates and shit, and they'll be scanning mining ships, see if they have any valuables, and they'll ransom you. They'll be like, give us some of your shit or we're gonna blow you up. And you can oblige or you can engage in combat.
I'm gonna say I'm absolutely utterly terrified because I turned off my night vision and turned on my headlights and I can't see shit.
Yeah, we're in the dark side of this planet, that's for sure. There's literally endless amount of things you can do in this fucking game.
You can C2 just ran transport for he was basically FedEx for a bunch of people. And then you can be a miner, a transporter, a pirate, bounty hunter, smuggler.
You can work the power play and undermine governments and shit. Really in depth.
Under the news, terrorists have recently assaulted something or other, freed a bunch of Marla, whatever, and now the Federation's even more angry at them. Well, the Federation government's angry at them, but the Federation people want them to get citizenship, so it stops.
Also, the market tends to change quite often. Right now, Pinite and low temperature diamonds tend to be the most efficient and most expensive fucking minerals at the moment, so I'm mining for Pinite in this area.
But recently, with the influx of Pinite coming into the market, the price fluctuations are said to be extreme.
Yeah, it's probably gonna drop here soon, which means I'm gonna have to start. Material content's kind of low, and there's a lot of osmium in that. I don't want that shit.
I did get bored, and I was just listening to Celeste Free News.
Yeah, there's a full like Galnet news and everything. I'll talk about different things. There's a lot of Pinite mining going on right now, so that's gonna drop in price. My limpet broke. The fuck?
Yeah, we were passing by a bunch of super carriers that were just looking for Pinite.
Yeah, you can own your own fleet carrier, which you can tell to go to different places. That's 17%. I'll do this one. Oh, my collector limpet's expired. Joy.
Fire more! More cargo space!
Basically.
Where do I go back a song?
But I'll probably just switch to mining fucking low temperature diamonds at some point.
This is gonna take all night to download.
More than likely.
I know Stitch
I
is
just
getting
hit
it.
10%.
Fection has it. Frost has it. He was playing with us last night. C2 has it, but I don't know if he plans on playing with us. Outshadow's getting it. He was playing last night. I pinged him today, but he hasn't responded to me, which is unusual. Actually, I'm gonna physically text him and go, I am contacting you.
It's okay, EK, don't feel bad. I've messaged you plenty of times and all you do is just never respond.
Did you message me on Discord?
Yes.
Was I on TeamSpeak at the time?
I don't know.
Was I on Steam at the time?
I don't have you on Steam, so...
I was more likely playing a game and I have Discord shut up. So
Yeah, but you, like, never
unless
respond.
I consciously go and hit it. I mean, if I get on TeamSpeak and you're on TeamSpeak, I'm not going to answer your Discord. You can come talk to me on TeamSpeak.
Alright, fair.
The nice thing about this game is they had a lot of time to develop VR compatibility with it. So if you have a VR headset like a HOTAS, this game is a shit ton of fun.
Listen, I want a VR headset, but I don't have the time to set it up and get one. Because you have to do the whole, like, you know, have to have space to set it up and all that fun stuff.
Well, the nice thing about this is you don't really need space for this, because you're sitting down the entire time.
True.
Hey, you're just looking around. There's the free look mode. And this is what you do in VR, and then you'd use all your keys to actually move.
Why are you hurting the poor asteroid? Jeez, Charmer.
Oh, it's fine. This is nothing. I've blown up a few asteroids before. That's different.
I was gonna ask if that was
So
the thing, you know,
many
minded
collectors.
too much.
Yeah, I have four
A
different
lot.
I have 4 different collector limpet controllers right now. So
Jesus. I don't have enough space to just have one.
that holds 4 collector limpets. That is 3 collector limpets, 2 and 2. So a lot. That's all like 11 collector limpets. My collection is so fucking quick. I just wish I had a modified power distributor so my fucking heat dispersion's a little better. I'm not having to sit here and let my fucking mining lasers cool off. One thing about the Python that was nice. Yeah, you get on a fleet carrier, I think they're like fucking 5 billion still. And you don't fly it, but you can command it to go to like different systems and shit.
So we all dock to it. We fly to a system, and we have a couple miners. We have a couple transports with a bunch of collectors, and we have some escorts.
Yeah, so once you do all this collecting, like, where do you take it?
A space station usually.
Yeah, normally you can take it to a station or a fleet carrier that's buying anything.
And you just unload it there.
Yeah, you just sell it there basically.
Cool.
Which we are. Galaxy map. If you look at mine, I've got the galaxy map open.
Hold on, let me switch
Huge, by the way.
Yeah, so this is the whole thing.
Wow.
So this is the whole thing, and I zoom in on our sector, and I zoom in to all the stars, and it won't focus on me, please. I'll just do this, and then yeah, there we go. What is all this stuff over here? I have like these orange symbols way over here, and by Dromi and Matet, where I came from.
There are probably a lot of the starter areas.
Oh. Well, after I bought this ship, it basically said, yeah, your starter area is over. We can't help you anymore. Because Because I bought a 5 million credit ship.
Yeah, basically.
And then completely outfitted it.
I want gold. I don't want that asteroid. Fuck off. Let's try.
So now, do you just pick random ones, or does it like scan for everything, or do you tell it to scan for a certain item?
So for this area I'm in, if you notice, there's a Pay Night hotspot there that shows up.
Right.
We're in the hotspot basically. A lot of these asteroids will have Pay Night in them, and so you're just kind of like firing prospector limits at different asteroids to figure out what they have. Like this one, its makeup is 41% finite. Which is good because the material content is at least medium, which means I'm gonna get quite a bit out of this.
Where do you see that?
On the bottom left-hand corner.
Oh, but okay.
Oh, come on, stop drifting! Fuck!
Yeah, what happens if you bump into it?
I'll take some slight shield damage. I have some pretty good shield capacity on this giant fucking monster of a boat.
I forget how to rename my ship.
I don't remember
You
how
don't.
that's done. I get to be like the shipyard or something. Yeah. I don't remember.
But yeah, the cool thing is multi-crewing with Charmer, so now you make tons of cash for the first one. Or if you're bounty hunting, you, like I said, you could be either a gunner or a little fighter pilot. And you just pop out of the ship, go fight a little bit, then return to repair. And you just deploy again. That was really fun.
I was gonna say, I'd probably do bounty hunting. I'd bounce between bounty hunting and mining, just because those are two things that I enjoy.
Bounty hunting is a lot of fun, especially when you have people with you. It makes it a little bit more interesting. I like to multi-crew more than I like to wing for bounty hunting, but because I like the whole fighter thing. Fighter concept's kind of neat. The problem is, with the current state of the game, the best way to make money is simply just mining. The depleted asteroid? Did I already go to that one? The fuck? Alright.
Yeah, we've gone in a circle.
Supposedly, yeah, I'm gonna start moving this way a bit more. Supposedly, there is going to be some sort of rebalancing patch, hopefully, in the near future, with the introduction of Odyssey, which will hopefully make bounty hunting a little bit more reliable in terms of money making.
So we went on one Pie Night adventure and made 171 million, which was 8 million credits for me.
And that was on a smaller ship.
Yeah.
Like,
Then we went and did bounty hunting, and we killed like 4 people. And
I
we
would go a
made
bit more than
like
that.
I made like 800,000.
Okay, so yeah, you definitely make more off of mining than...
Of course, that was like 250 units of Pie Night.
Granted, it took us less time in bounty hunting than it did in fucking mining. But the mining on the last ship I was using could have been done in less than an hour, but there were so many interruptions in between that just took longer.
I just sat in idle, pulse swinging every now and then. Fire the collectors! Oh wait, that song's already over? I barely heard it. Go back. Flying Dutchman. Dun, 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 dun. That's why I turned it way down.
West, when we spied a battered frigate with her tattered sail full dressed. They signaled they had letters home, they asked if we could take. They dropped them in a barrel, they left bobbing in their wake.
But you can also sit here and like you have your power pips that you can adjust to systems, engines, and weapons. If you put if you max out, I should say, systems, it'll overcharge your shields a bit. They can soak up more damage. An adverse effect if you power up your weapons all the way, your weapons will do more damage. And engines just allows your afterburner to recharge quicker.
What's the next to the prospector thing? It's like a white landing droid or something.
Oh, that's just like the 3D image of the fucking what I'm targeting. That's the limpet itself, basically.
Uh-huh.
See how it changed to the exclamation point. It means I have the hotspot targeted now. Yeah, that'll just change what I have targeted. So like if I target this is Earthlight's Vulture.
Ah. Oh god, there he goes. Spinning around and around.
That's why you're doing fucking armor. Sitting there floating around, spinning in circles.
They don't do jack shit.
It's an escort mission. As long as I get paid at the end, I really don't care.
No, I'm talking about as far as our pilot goes, you just sit and do nothing.
Oh, not true. Today I had a lot of air contacts right at the start, but after I took the air contacts disappeared, and I got assigned to destroy the AAT factory. Usually being a helicopter pilot's a little more vengeful.
Yeah, so is
Bahama pushed for us to get into fix it, so we've got the bandits and the Dutchman caught our wind.
So is the LAT considered a plane or a helicopter?
It's a helicopter.
In Arma, it's a helicopter, yeah.
That's what I thought.
Headhunters. We don't have an true fix it. But the VTOL is kind of
She's called the Flying Dutchman, and it's rains that fills her sails.
Oh.
Once we charged into that harbor, the Flying Dutchman heaved away, and we heard their bitter screams, for the devil lost his prey. Once we made it safely to the leeward of the bay, we cracked the barrel open to see what those letters say.
So now on some of them you moved it, and this one you just shoot straight. Is there a difference?
Sometimes I like to adjust, because this asteroid's not moving, but some asteroids will move as you're mining.
Okay.
So I like to adjust my lasers so the ore is coming out in a direction that's not going to kill my limpets.
Ah. I see, because the ore just comes straight out, and then the liquids go out and just grab it. Okay.
Yeah. Fucking lasers are overheating. Yeah.
Gather round, ye lads and lasses, set ye for a while,
jeez.
and hearken to
Kill
me
that
mournful
action.
tale about the Emerald Isle.
Ah, pretty much.
Let's all raise our glasses high to friends and family gone, and lift our voices in another
30%.
Irish drinking song. Consumption took me mother and me father got the pox. Me brother drank the whiskey till he wound up in a box. Me other brother in the troubles met with his demise. Me sister has forever closed her smiling Irish eyes. Now everybody's died, so until our tears are dried, we'll drink and drink and drink and drink, and then we'll drink some more. We'll dance and sing and fight until the early morning light, then we'll throw up as
I'm assuming Gallite is not worth anything.
No, not really.
Claire, she died in Clare. Tip and Tipperary died out in the dead year. Shannon jumped into the river Shannon back in June. Ernie fell into the urn and Tom is in the tomb. Cleanliness is godliness, me Uncle Pat would sing. He broke his neck a slipping on a bar of Irish Spring. O'Grady, he was 80, though his bride was just a pup. He died upon the honeymoon when she got his Irish up. Now everybody's died, so until our tears are dried, we'll drink and drink and drink and drink, and then we'll drink some more. We'll dance and sing and fight until the early morning light, then we'll throw up, pass out, wake up, and then we'll drink in once again.
I know, I'm a little worried once we exit this this instance, there's gonna be pirates waiting for us.
Well, that's why I have a place that's like 2 jumps away, so hopefully we don't have to worry about that.
And he stabbed him in
You got
his
seen
sleeve.
by an
When
Imperial
crazy
Cooper
Uncle
along
Mike
the way.
thought he was a leprechaun, but in
While I
fact
was
he's
being
just a
interdicted,
leopard,
waiting
and his arm's a
to
leprechaun.
jump.
When Timmy
That
Johnson
was
broke
like when I
his neck,
wasn't
it was
moving.
a crying shame. He wasn't really Irish, but he went to Notre Dame.
Once I jump out of here, I'm just gonna quickly jump to the system I need to get to and go from there.
And the bottle she held in her hand was the poison from which I had drunk.
Going through a lot of levels just to find this paint right now. Shit.
Good.
And the bitterest fate of a man of the sea is to go down alive with the chain and the key to the lock just out of his reach. As old Davy Jones comes up to lay him to sleep.
'Twas the 1st of December and sailing the blue on that cold winter's morn we did find all wrecked up on the coast of a snow-covered island, a ship with no sailors in sight. I, the captain, gave orders to lower the boats. We weighed anchor and made for the shore, and then climbing up through a sharp break in the hull, we met something you've not seen before. There hung from the rigging a man, all bloody, beaten and bruised,
I'm almost to half fuel.
and dangling there the lad ran.
For real?
Yeah.
Beware,
We're at a yellow sun though, aren't we?
I believe so, yeah.
know the look and the sign of a ship when she's taken surprised and asunder.
It's what, 2 jumps back to the station?
Yeah, it's 2 jumps to the station that we can go to sell. Which should also be a resupply station.
5, I think, terrible. So I have 3 and a quarter. As long as this is yellow. That's right. We came into the system, and it was a super bright star to an even brighter star.
Yeah, that's a bright fucking like white star almost.
So it overheats, but barely picks up any fuel.
Who has spoken is dead.
'Twas the 1st of June at the port of Tortuga, the plunder divided and
Did you just ask me am I Team Zai or Team Susie? Sign all the way.
sound of the bell. I looked out the east window and said,
Always pick
by
me.
the green of the sky and the red of the sea, there's an evil afoot at the bay. And before I could rouse the first mate or the crew, the door opened and in came the maid. We are under
I don't know how
attack,
I
come
actually I
with
do
me,
know
the
how
girl
to
said as she
Never
rushed
mind.
down the stairs to the den. And descending again to the cellar below, past a trap to a tunnel
Okay,
we
good
went.
night.
Thanks, Scout.
Oh, she withdrew
Buddy
from
disconnected
them.
from your channel.
With an ember, my pipe gave
And then I
light.
remembered she's sick with the COVID.
Under streets between walls,
Yeah.
I have
And that like 2 hours ago.
stole into the night. On the decks of my ship, she held fast
I
to
even
my
texted the
hand,
man
gave
and he still
one
hasn't
final
responded
kiss
to me.
before
And he complains about my
making
response.
land, and then safely ashore, she turned back and she said, I am sorry, but this is the end
Infantry.
of the end.
I can't believe that Dingaling said I owed us something.
That was
Damn
led
it.
by the crew once my friends turned and left me for dead. The sail that was caught, oh the wind that was swept by the sea, by my blood as I sank, oh my dread, for the bitterest fate of a man of the sea is to go down alive with the chain and the key to the lock just out of his reach. As old Davy Jones comes up to lay him to sleep.
We're about half full.
On the morn that I woke and found all the crew gone, and I heard that my captain was dead. I took what plunder I had to my name, and my heart like a stone I fled. On the quay I found a ship outward bound, and the
I just realized Legionnaire and Hippo were like, do you have any tips for newbies?
For what?
For Elite Dangerous.
Oh. Depends on what you want to do.
I just said, talk to Charmer or come join us.
Oh
God. Oh, I accidentally hit my right mouse button. There goes the chat.
I'm assuming that was like a rocket.
No, chaff is countermeasures. At least I don't have the ECM also on here.
We should take away your flight runs.
Huh?
Shooting your countermeasure for no reason. Say we take him off of being a pilot from him.
I'm sorry that I pushed my mouse forward and turned and it hit something.
Doesn't matter. You don't get to make those mistakes as a pilot.
Well, I make that mistake plenty as a pilot. At least I'm good enough to correct it. And still dodge the 16 missiles coming at me because Charmer spawned 32 Vulture droids. And that's pilot training.
32. Come on.
It was like 32 vultures and a bunch of HMPs. And it was designed to kill me because I'm running out of fuel looking for a gas station to actually land at. Low on fuel, barely repair, half damaged. I'm getting shot down earlier. I will say, I will miss that. From being a helicopter pilot, actually being able to crash land, repair, and get back in the air.
Yeah.
Can't do that with these. We blow up in the air too fast.
As I sat on the deck in cold disbelief with a mug of ale in my hand, I thought back to a cold winter's morning and a bloodied, beaten, hanged man. Do you not know the look and the sign of a ship? I said to the man next to me, and he said every sailor and scallywag knows of the beast by the green of the sky and the red of the sea. This was the work of old Davy Jones, he'd have dragged us down to his corpse. The old sea dog said there's a wench that I know at the tavern down by the bay. Her hair is the red of the flames of the dead.
Why does it say failed as you launch one?
So, I can only... My controller allows me to only have 2 prospectors active at a time. So when I fire a new one, it'll destroy one of the other ones. One of the older ones. That's why it says prospector failed every time.
Is there a way
Yeah, I
to
used
get
to
them
think
back?
No, unfortunately. Yeah,
Okay, so once you shoot them, you just let it fail. There's no going around that.
Yeah.
But limpets are like 101 credits each, so...
Yeah, they're extremely cheap.
I mean, biological waste is 254 credits right now, so...
So I just need to go take a bunch of shits and I'll be rich.
Transport... Be a poop transport. Be a pooper scooper and you'll leave. Transport like Charmer is 500.
I found her in the brothels
down by the bay, entertaining men for her pay. I gave the lass in the parlor a coin and asked to have her sent my way. She appeared as soft as a shadow and lovely as a flame. She beckoned me with a finger, and my soul filled with lust as I came. I followed her to her chamber and watched her as she disrobed. Then she turned to me and she offered.
She's still mad about the fucking can't play this game comment? Really?
What?
Scout. She's still grumpy because I said she can't play this game. But then she's the one who goes, you know I have trouble with the learning curve. I'm like, yeah, that's right, you can't play this game. This requires a very...
It's got a bit of a learning curve.
Boy, this has a very sharp learning curve.
There are way more fucking keybinds to understand in this game than there are in Arma.
Easy, why you gotta bully her?
What right do you have to tell me whether or not I can bully her or not? I bully her the same amount I bully you, the same amount I bully you, the same amount Charmer bullies me.
Oh, that's what it leads to.
The amount of bullshit I have to deal with in this unit, I can bully one or two people.
You bully actually, you bully less.
I bully everybody equally because I hate everybody equally.
I've never done anything against you, so I don't know why you bully me.
Exactly. Because everybody is equal in my eyes. You all deserve death by droid.
God damn it. Fucking collector limp. I'm talking about, they run into the asteroid sometimes. Fucks them up.
No, I can't say that. I just hate some individuals a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But I take that out on that person to person. I'm very much one person fucks up, everybody pays for it type of person.
Oh, see, I'm the
Which
opposite.
that's how Charmer treats his pilots too. So I mean, it works. Zest has been dying less.
I have noticed that Zest has not been dying as many.
Iron is still an element.
Huh?
Who's
Yeah,
that?
after having a couple operations, this is your only asset, don't lose it. People started actually treating their assets like I was, trying to save it till the last fucking breath. But then I sit there and he's tired and I watch him sit in one spot in the air, just flipping randomly in the same exact spot, the same little square, and taking all 50 rockets. It also doesn't help that every time he crash lands, I capture him. So we can't fight.
Yeah, I say we should just stop saving down pilots. I mean, they're expendable. They're clones anyways. We could just replace that easily. Don't you agree, Charmer?
Sure.
I mean, think about it.
Are you trying to be Shepard 2.0, telling Charmer how to train his pilots?
God, no.
Oh no, wait, you have to tell me, even though I tell you to tell Charmer 4 times, and then you have to go, well, you're the only active pilot. when I'm the lowest ranking fucking pilot that goes.
I appreciate our pilots because I hate using TP poles.
Oh, trust me, I will teach you the curse of the TP.
The curse
When you
of
have
the TP.
30 different TPs that you have to scroll through to try to figure out which one's for you.
That's why you don't.
Which is
create
where the group
TP
teleports.
poles.
Are fucking amazing.
Not careful what you say. Oh, it may be the worst. This man who stands here before you, beloved of yours, is he not? Trustworthy friend.
I think my favorite thing that you do, EK, is when you yell at people for
Doing really stupid shit.
Well, yes, but especially confirming for Raptor Fact on LR. My favorite thing when someone does it, I'm just like, I just wait for the EK.
If you're ever on 36, you'll hear me go, did he really just say that? Did he really just say that? Oh my gosh. Do you want me to respond? I'll be happy to respond. Ludus has definitely been a little more lenient with me on the radio, that's for sure. I keep it professional, but it's so passive aggressive you can't even tell.
I do want to ask. So since I am EAM cert, can I listen in on the pilot LR as long as I don't say anything?
Target cargo dropped.
No, that has nothing to do with the EAM.
Well, I know. Well, I like hearing people, and I want to know what the conversations happen because I know y'all talk shit about us, and I just want to know what y'all
I mean,
talking shit about.
normally in terms of talking shit, it's like, why are they doing this and not this? It's usually leadership based. Like, what the fuck are they doing? Who told them to do this? Why are they so stupid?
Why are there so many map markers on there when they're not going to half of them?
Oh yeah, that's our hugest complaint on 36. Why are there so many fucking markers on my map?
Wow, every goddamn mission. Why are there so many markers?
Oh, I do the same thing when there's so many fucking markers.
Today you just hear me. Well, at least I can dodge missiles faster. But my fucking keybinds keep killing me. And you just heard a narration of me landing and Zest and Ludus laughing their asses off. And then you would hear Ludus and Zest argue over who's back right now. Ludus wins? Question mark?
Never fear, my good man, for in secret I've planned one last plot to get us safely home. And to keep Davy Jones far away from dry land, come with me, I'll explain all below.
60%. We're getting there.
60%? What's 60%?
Downloading this game.
I thought you were talking about his cargo hold. I was actually excited.
No, I don't understand how he knows how full his cargo is. Because that says cargo
He
is...
looks to the right, and goes to inventory, and at the very bottom it tells you the number out of the number.
I'm at 262 out of 512.
So we're halfway.
No, it said 511 of 512.
I'm looking at the Pi 9 number in comparison. Limpets are just limpets.
Oh,
He's been injecting those since we started.
which is why it keeps going down to okay, now it makes sense. I understand.
But of all of these damned, man is the one that you came to trust.
Good Captain, your
This is the easiest escort mission
how
ever.
innocent you seemed at first.
Yeah, isn't a lot going on.
Thank goodness. Well, I mean, when you came back, you just had pirates all around you.
I am trapped here in this rotting body, and trapped here waiting the day.
Now, are you able to come out of the pilot seat and like actually leave the ship or no?
Presently, no.
Okay, so it's just
There are
ship to ship
plans.
combat kind of thing.
It's not like Pulsar, but it's more interactive.
Odyssey, when Odyssey comes out, you'll be able to like move on foot and shit. Be interesting.
Wait, that means we can sit down on the planet and walk around the planet?
Yeah.
Charmer. We're turning
I mean,
into an
you can-
exploration guild. Whatever.
I mean, right now you can sit on the planet and you can use your surface reconnaissance vehicles or your SRVs and drive around them.
But actually walking around, that's a whole different thing.
Oh yeah, they're gonna have a full like
Sit
FPS.
there and point it out, Shadow, and make fun of how ugly he looks.
This game's gonna get a full like FPS function to it. I'm curious to see how that's gonna work. That's set to come out like first quarter of 2021.
So
Supposedly.
then, boarding.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
if
that's what
that's
I'm
gonna be a thing.
But like, I really want to board a super carrier, shoot down anybody that's inside it, and then take it over. Stick myself in a little torpedo, shoot me over to a little small ship, and I'll take the whole thing over. Watch me.
I don't think you're that good.
Oh, I'm not gonna guess.
That
It
means
depends
you
on
have
what they
skill.
base their FPS on.
Yeah.
If it's like COD, then it's just going to be pull the trigger faster than the other person and hope your ray intersects with the other person. Which is easy to exploit and adapt to. And then, or if it's like Arma with a realistic ballistic simulator, but with lasers, so it would basically be Arma. Which, in that case, perfect. Before I keep being a pilot, I was actually decent on the ground.
I doubt that.
Were you here when I was in ARF?
No. I think I had just joined when you... Because you used to wear the ARF stuff and then you switched out of ARF to go pilot.
Okay, so yeah, when I first joined, I got CRC, went straight to CT, and then immediately started building ARF with skis. And then in ARF, I did a lot of the RTO stuff till the Grimace Viper shit went down. And then,
The Grimace Viper shit.
yeah, there's a whole history in the RTO stuff before Viper. Grimace basically killed it, gave it to me. I built it back up while in ARF, and then Grimace was pushing for me to drop it so he could try to take it back over, and then it was given to Viper, because that was the plan anyways. And so he tried to push Viper to take it. Viper said no the same way I did, and so Grimace finally did it. And now Viper is starting to step out of it because he wants to go for his RC stuff.
So wait, who the hell's gonna take over RTO?
Well, it was supposed to be Shepard, but Espimets is your best bet.
Listen, if Shepard ends up taking RTO...
Shepard left the unit.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, some IRL shit going down.
I don't know. The multiple times that I've interacted with him, they've never been the nicest. So I'm trying to not be a dick. What are you singing?
by Windrose. Well, the song is by the Yards Cast. Then Windrose bought the rights to it and made a song, and then they made the Diggy Diggy Hole dance remix. Because
Listen, if it ain't country and if it ain't country or Christian music, I don't know.
Dwarven. Oh boy, don't forget your 80s rock in there. Trust me. I grew up with that's what I was about to say. I grew up with Christian, then 80s rock, then I was introduced to country with Tim McGraw's Last Dollar, moved from one place to another, and then finally my mom gave me a country CD, which was the first actual, like, outside of Christian music in 80s rock I'd ever heard. Back in 6th grade, I got Taylor Swift's first CD.
Oh, you a T-Swizzle fan, ain't you?
Her first CD, yes.
You're not a T-Swizzle
Teardrops on My Guitar, yes. There was a song in there that I absolutely loved, but Teardrops of My, Tim McGraw's Last Dollar is by far one of my favorite songs ever. By far. I still have that thing memorized, and I learned that in the 4th grade. 4th grade, Miss D's class with Dusty Rasmus. I had a crazy fucking memory, but I can never remember what I need to do when it comes to harmony. Fucking harmony breaks my head with Guinness Pro.
Right.
Listen, I don't know how you guys do all that coding shit. Like, I thought you did all the coding.
Perfect.
I know how, I just choose not to because it's stupid and I have an outshadow.
Basically.
I can just have outshadow do it for me, and it's so much easier and more effective than me trying to piece it together piece by piece because it's so fucking broken and spread out. And then you have to mix base armor with modded, which is a different fucking pain in the ass.
While death rains from above, so count your blessings, cause this is it. You're not letting it go.
Yeah, but now
She's
that
making it
outshadow
with
is
friends,
gone,
but she hasn't watched the anime yet. She needs to stop. She's gonna make her watch that first.
So come if you're feeling brave and fancy yourself a mate. You want it, I got it. See what you like.
You've now watched it more than once. You just finished it. You know what? I'm just going to... I don't know which one to throw at her first. I kind of want to throw Angel Beats because at least it has a somewhat happy ending near the end of it. But it's definitely a heart-wrencher. Or I could just throw Elfin Light at her and just watch her suffer. Or I'll give her Your Lie in April, which is... Or the movie, what's the movie? I know Hosk suggested it too. It's like Your Lie in April. It's got the deaf girl. It's an anime movie where the deaf girl basically meets a boy very young. They end up growing up, meeting again. They become best friends. He falls in love, she falls in love, and then she gets pushed to try to commit suicide. He ends up saving her, but dies instead. Saving her off the ledge, and yeah, throw that one at her.
Don't even know what that is. Never even seen that part of it.
I know I got A and B's of it, but it was and then I watched the movie. It was fucking beautiful. Heart-wrenching, exactly. Beautiful. Or I'll just throw Bayonetta at her.
Oh god. I still think it's funny that's based off a visual novel and many of the past things that it takes.
I'm addicted to the feeling, getting higher than the ceiling, and we're never gonna want this fucking feeling.
That's him cargo hold thing at maximum capacity.
I'm addicted
The Silent Voice is what it's called. Yeah, the first scene I ever saw was the mom freaking out on the girlfriend because it was the girlfriend's fault he died.
I'm addicted, I'm dependent, looking awesome, feeling helpless, and I know I'm racing by every highway in hell. Maybe things won't be so terrible inside this hotel.
There's not a thing wrong with the ship, in fact she is just fine. But there would be some changes if this vessel it were mine. Nothing unreal.
312, 200 more units to go.
Severe, just some subtle tweaks to improve the atmosphere. I would have a great big deck plated in solid gold.
What, do you find a link to it or something?
About my little deck is really getting old.
Song
I'd sail from South Tortuga, although
I'm gonna go harvest fuel.
Alright. Oh, it should be fine.
Frameshift drive charging.
we send the anchors rolling down because this night we spend ashore. We leave the ship and go to town. This night we spend ashore. We drink and dance and we drink one more because this night we spend
No,
ashore.
don't pull me back in.
Brawls and we hit the floor. This night we spend
So you gotta disengage the nav lock.
Frameshift drive charging.
we storm the village. We're a mindless horde because this night we spend ashore. We're in this town. We are the lords. This night we spend ashore. We sing and shout. Our throats are sore because this night we spend ashore. We'll laugh and brawl and do some more. This night we spend ashore.
Smoke's carrier. There is a carrier over us.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
We're broken sorrows in our chest because last night we spent ashore. We set out to sea to get some rest. Last night we spent ashore. My vision's black and Took's asleep because last night we spent ashore. But until we return, all ladies we last night we spent ashore.
What kind of song is this, EK?
What? It's a shanty.
The ship is fine.
Hey,
No future was there in London for a poor man's
I've
son
been
like
listening to
me.
Pirate
So I
Shake
left
or
my
Sea
home and I went
Shanties
to
since
seek my
when?
fortune on the sea. I signed
God.
aboard a merchant ship
I'm
bound
like
for
sitting
the
here
West
listening to
Indies.
this and like,
And
this
6 weeks
is
out we
weird.
tacked into the winds of piracy.
Oh, me and
There
the
were
Navy, this is
sails
what
on
I
the
listen to all
horizon.
the time. Time
Yeah, I
flies
saw a
when you're
picture
having
of you
fun.
and your voice does not match your face.
Really? I think it does. Quite a feminine features. What do you mean slow down? I do not want to spend an hour trying to get to this goddamn sun. Why is the sun so far away?
You just jump out of the system and jump back. It'll get you this sun real quick.
That's true. Why am I doing this the hard way?
Ah, I'm launching.
Frameshift drive charging.
There's no place
Boom
to hide.
reported. I
You
don't know
will
what
die
boom reported means.
Economic boom.
Yo ho